Hey everybody, Fifth Horseman here, playing some FTL, and I don't know if you noticed this, down in the lower left-hand corner is version 1.5. This is a pre-release of the new build that I got, actually quite a bit early. I haven't been able to talk about it because they asked me not to, and I'm a nice guy. But we've got 3 different types of ships. We've got 2 unlockable ships. Notice I have wiped out my save. I have no profile. I have no B-type ships. I have no C-type ships. We are going to go and we are going to unlock all these things on the air, ideally, or on the net, I guess you should say. On the air is kind of a misnomer because unless you're on Wi-Fi, I'm not going over the airwaves. But I'm going to set this ship up with 3 intrepid explorers from the comments section. And we're going to head out and we're going to try to unlock some ships and, of course, defeat the rebels all on hard mode and all in the new Advanced Edition. And if you don't know what Advanced Edition is, you're going to find out. So I'll be back in a moment when everybody's renamed. Okay, we've got me. We've got Alpha, who's a new guy. New guy, new game. I think that's pretty cool. And this C down here is Lucas FC, one of the first people to ever ask. I think he may have been the first person to ever ask. I don't know why the game puts 5th here and C here, but maybe just picks the shortest one. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So what are our goals? Our goals are to get 6 people on the Kestrel. Probably not going to happen considering we're starting with 3 humans. To get a full arsenal, I'll have all 8 systems and 3 subsystems installed on the Kestrel cruiser at one time. Bit of a misnomer because you can only have 8. I guess it's not a misnomer, but there are far more than 8 now in the new edition. And tough little ship, repair back to full health when it only has 1 hit point remaining. This is almost you have to go for this. So I'm not going to go for this right now because I would like to win. But here we go. And if we win or at least get to Sector 5, we're going to unlock the NG Cruiser, which will be nice. I'd like to unlock a ship every time. That's my goal. So let's go ahead and start this thing and get out there. Most of this is like FTL, you know. The ships are all the same. We've got people at them. You notice the people started already at their posts. The game chooses that Lucas gets to be in the weapons and Alpha is in the engines. So let's go ahead and head out there. You notice that the map is bigger, which is nice. I think it's about the same, number of stars and everything. I have noticed in my play that there's a lot more dead ends, so you have to plan ahead a little bit more. It makes those beacon paths a lot more important. Pulsar, here's a new thing too. These things will take out your shields very quickly, and then you are in a world of hurt. So I am going to actually ignore his shields because they're going down, and I'm going to send my Artemis at his weapons, not taking them out. That's okay, there's a fire, so let's go ahead and do that. Notice my shields are out and so are my engines, so I've got to take this guy down quickly. I'm going to burst laser his weapons down to nothing. Then I'm going to take out his cockpit here. Actually, I'm going to take out his shields. Accept their offer. Oh, missiles. Yeah, I'm going to accept their offer. And we're going to not get out of here, sadly. But now that my doors have been ioned, I have to wait for them to finish. Usually your stuff can come all back up before you go. Okay. And as long as you leave before the thing hits you, you're good. So nothing's ioned. Same thing for suns. That's nice. You saw something new, which is pretty cool. You detect a rebel scout on attack. A small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Let's defend the outpost. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. Yeah, well, you're not the rebel fleet. You're one dude. That shoots 1. That's a bomb. Oh, you came on board the ship. Let's go ahead and abandon these 2 posts and go kill that guy. And we're going to not fire our Artemis, even though we've got tons of stuff. Actually, you know what? Might as well fire it once, because we are going to sell it eventually here. Oh, that sucked. Okay, good. Keep bombing those empty rooms. That makes me happy. Now we're going to burst laser that. Okay, now you notice here, these guys are in the shield room, so as soon as they killed this guy, I get a bonus level of shields because he's manning the shield, so now I can see inside their ship. Same thing goes for doors. Another new thing is I can hit enter, and these guys are going to go back to their post. Now I don't want, whoever this is, Lucas, to go back to his post. So I'm going to put him up in the med bay, and I'm actually going to turn it on because these guys don't scare me at all. But it's really nice. If you hit enter, they just go back to their posts. And then if you hit slash or backslash, I don't remember which one it is, they will Actually, I'm going to put the burst laser first. I'm used to the burst laser being first. Now that he's healed, I just hit enter and he goes right back to weapons. Shields are down. Let's go ahead and burst laser his cockpit, and assuming the first one hits, he will probably die. Boom. Done and done. Ooh, anti-ship fire drone. This shoots fire beams. Pretty awesome. Don't have drone control, so I'll probably end up selling it. And then the refueling outpost is like, thanks a lot. Here's some fuel and some scrap. So we're doing pretty good. We're almost to our second shield, which is awesome. I have found... I'm going to skip this distress call because we don't have any NGs or Rockmen on our ship. I have found that in hard mode, you kind of want to get the 2 shields and the 2 engines in the first sector. You want to kind of be at 1 sector ahead of my normal curve. And I have switched my normal curve to getting all the way up to 5 engines before I go for my 3rd shield. As you jump into the system, a pirate advances on your position. They are refusing all hails. Prepare for a fight. Okay, let's see. He's got 1 shot and a beam. Those are a nasty combo. So I am going to Artemis his shields. They also time well here at the beginning. Like that. I probably could have Artemised his shields, or his weapons instead of his shields and taken that out, but oh well. Did you hear that bleep noise? That was my Artemis being charged. It's like a warning. They're offering us 6 fuel. We don't actually need fuel, so I'm going to say no and hopefully get more for just murderizing you. Hopefully we'll get 10 scrap for murderizing them, and then we will be able to upgrade our shields. Because there are so many situations still where, yes, 12 scrap, where 2 shields actually makes you invincible in the first and even second sector in hard mode here. I don't know if you noticed, but in hard mode you start with 0 scrap as well instead of the 10 scrap. A forward scout of the rebel fleet, and they're trying to get away. So let's go ahead and stop that from happening. Let's actually do this. Yeah, see, it doesn't actually help. So, and our shields are not down, which is nice. Oh, I'm a moron. I was just talking about how great shields were. And, okay, I'm going to take that out. We're not going to fix... Now we're not going to bother fixing. Okay, now they're delayed, which is good. I think I'm going to go for their engines as well. Just to make sure they don't get away. Now you guys can go fix shields. If I had upgraded my shields, I would have been fine. I'm just stupid. Chalk 1 damage up to me being stupid. Their ship breaks apart and you're relieved to know that you are 1 step ahead of the fleet. Okay, so you guys go back to your posts. I love hitting enter to send guys back to their posts. It is so nice. We can't upgrade our engine or our power requirements, whatever you want to call them. I do want to go into this nebula, but it's garbage, so I'm not going to bother. I do like slowing down the rebel fleet, but I'm not going to backtrack to do so. They want a mercenary ship. Sure. Sure, we'll take your 5 things over to a quest. And look at that, it's right there. So let's go ahead and do it. Accept the paltry payment. We all know not to accept the paltry payment. And, oh, there's something new. Did you notice that? That never happened before. They have changed a lot of events. They have added a lot of events. You will see. And you also notice that I love this thing here. You can see instantly what you would get if you chose option 1 without having to read it, because we hate reading. We're going to attack these slaver scum. They can't get through our shields, so I won't even bother doing that. They can get through our weapons, which is annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and do this to take out his shields. And now his weapons are down. So now I'm going to burst laser his shields. They want to give me Aisha. I think I'm going to take you, Aisha. And you are going to man shields. You'll probably move to doors. I like to put people in doors before anything else. Now notice I hit the slash key and it says up in underneath the names, stations saved. That means now when I say go back to stations, the game will tell him to go there. Or her, I guess. Aisha being a very feminine NG. So, let's see. View is beautiful. Great. Glad I jumped there. Aisha, I hoped you enjoyed seeing that beautiful view. Investigate the battlefield. Why? Of course we will. 4 fuel, 2 missiles, and 10 scrap. We can now buy a power and possibly justify doing this as a default. Here's another thing about this mode. You do not want to fight the rebel fleet in the first couple sectors. You have to be pretty darn powerful. Okay, we are not going over to slavers. We don't need to up our shields, so let's go ahead and get our engines online. We are going to do the old standard, Artemis the shields, and then burst laser the weapons. Okay, you get up there. That was annoying. I hate it when that missile misses. It's like, it makes me, every time a missile misses, it makes me think, why do I even bother having missiles on my ship? Okay, fix the engines. Notice I hit enter. NG's returning to her stations, which is awesome. I'm just going to alternate between weapons and shields. Keep that missile down. Declan, come on board. Okay, Declan definitely doesn't want to be in the doors. So we're putting Declan on the scanners. The reason is because when somebody boards, the first thing I'm going to do is send Declan there. And if Declan goes there, then my doors are going to be empty. So that's a bad choice. Now, here's the question. Will the rebels get there? I think they will, and ooh, from here to here. Well, I'll tell you what. If they are, I'll get an extra beacon. If they're not, then you get to see what happens when the rebels just pummel the crap out of your ship. Okay, Artemis at the shields. And then a burst laser at the weapons. Okay, weapons are down. Oh, look at that. Oxygen's down again. Go ahead and take care of that. Then we're going to burst laser your shields. And game over. Okay, we're going to take this one on the chin, sadly. Hopefully nothing important will get hit. Nothing important got hit. Okay, we are going to de-aerify this room. You're going to go down there. And we're going to de-aerify up through here. And the rebels are there, which is not good for me. Let's make sure our ship is at tip-top shape here before we... Come on. Don't you dare take my oxygen out. Okay. I'm going to actually let the air come back in, because this fight is going to totally, completely suck. I'm just going to warn you of that right now. Here we go. We're probably going to take 6 to 8 damage on this fight. Totally not worth the risk. Okay, first of all, he's got massive amounts of weapons. Second of all, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn the oxygen off, and I'm going to do that. Oh boy. Okay, NG, get down there. You get in shields. We're gonna Artemis your shields. And we're gonna shoot your weapons to hopefully take some of those out. Okay, good. The missile's down. Now watch this when this thing hits us, because it's going to hit us. Okay, another Artemis of the shields. I don't care. Bam! 3 damage right there. Okay, good. At least I won't take any more damage from his ship. That's the only bonus to this whole thing. I'm basically fighting these guys off until I can escape. And I'm not paying attention to anything else. Okay. Now my weapons are down. See, he's going to get another shot off. Hopefully not. Come on. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, at least he didn't hit my engines. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, that's the way that works. So don't go into those. I'm going to go to this Zoltan sector instead of this rock sector for 2 reasons. 1, we got a lot of green. 2, actually 3 reasons. 2, we got a nebula there. And 3, there's a lot more reds up this way. So, no Zoltans. Yeah, that's what going against the rebels is in the first couple sectors. Once you have like 4 or 5 engines and maybe a cloak, you can actually get all the way through it without taking any damage at all. But yeah, that's pretty nasty. You can dodge those shots too. It's just my dodge is horrible. They blah, blah, blah. Okay, we don't care about that. Let's get some oxygen on. And then let's fix some stuff on our ship. You get back there. And the two of you go through there and fix that part of the hull. And then go to the med bay. And we should probably turn the med bay on. And you'll notice that I haven't really had a chance to get myself to the point where I could have upgraded my engines. Like I said, you know, it's a good idea to have your engines ready to go when, like, have your engines at level 4 at the end of Sector 1. That's a goal. That's not a very likely thing to happen, to be honest. So, yeah, things can get kind of nasty. Okay, oh, Lucas, you needed to get healed as well because you got hit by that missile. Okay, everybody's back to normal. We've got our stuff up. We've got a distress call, but now we have an NG on the ship, so that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and buy this power so we can have everything powered at the same time. And let's head to this distress call. Oh, boy. Let's try to rescue the survivors. 4 damage to our hull. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, can I get down from here? I can. So let's go up here. Oh, I'm repairing my shield. Probably should have paid attention to that, but no bigs. Okay. What's your name? Declan. You're on board here. Go ahead and take that guy out. Let's go ahead and Artemis his shields. And then burst laser his weapons. There we go. And we have killed that guy. We're not going to be needing to dodge anytime soon, so let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, I'm really chewing up my missiles, so I'm going to do that. Oh, and here's the clone bay. If one of their guys dies, they'll get regenerated in the clone bay. Oh, and here's another thing. They've changed the mechanic of what they do. Like that guy I killed, he'll actually come back in the clone bay, and you'll hear the noise. It'll go boing. Well, you won't now, but you would have if he had time to do that. So, okay, so healing up our dudes. I would love a store. Get everybody back to their posts. I love that hitting enter. Oh, there's a store there, but I can't go to it. Well, I could go to it, but it would be stupid. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and get our engines back up here. We've got 19 scrap. I might as well put one more in the engines so we can opt to turn them on. We're going to duck into this nebula here. On hard mode, I don't purchase the nebula thing. I would rather spend the scrap on other things. Okay, see, look at that. He cannot hurt us. Actually, yeah, he cannot hurt us. Those are 2 one-shotters. So I'm not going to bother shooting the Artemis. I'm just going to shoot the burst laser on auto fire at his shields until he's dead. And tell you what, you don't have to watch this. I will be back in a moment. Okay, final shots here before they die. Oh, not quite the final shots. Oh, did you see that guy explode? That's another new thing. Zoltans, when they die, explode and, get this, do one point's worth of damage, or 15 health, to any person in the room. Any enemy, I think, in the room. So you don't actually hurt your own guys, which is awesome. Makes boarding a lot harder against the people who were previously easy to board against. So we're going to go to the store here and check out what we can purchase here. Oh, I was going to hopefully show you. There were 2. There was page 1 and page 2 in the store, which is awesome. Oh, long range scanners. Right after I choose not to. Well, we need some fuel. We need some fixing. And we need to move on because we can't really afford, nor do we want anything else. So let's duck into this nebula, see how it treats us. Slow down the rebels a bit. Secure the fuel supply or the ammunition. I want both. And I'm not going to get very much of either, so let's secure the fuel supply. Okay, he can shoot one shot. So what we've got right here is absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and turn these on and just do the same thing we did before, which is keep shooting at his shields till he's dead. And I'm going to take this opportunity to take a sip of my coffee. With his shields down, I think I'm going to take his drones out because he's obviously Got drones somewhere, and I actually should have been paying attention because he might have brought out another weapon or something if I was... But apparently not. His dodge is probably a little bit higher now. Looks like he wasn't very powerful. I should have just been shooting at the cockpit. That would have guaranteed victory with no danger. But where's the fun in that? There we go. They're dead. 2 fuel, 10 scrap. Better than a kick in the pants. And I just realized we're in a nebula. This guy should really be up here. I'm not going to set his base there, but notice he goes there, and then suddenly we have level 2 doors. And yes, that does mean there's a level 4 doors. They're not like, it's not like an extra level. I think they spread the levels out. So I think level 4 doors might be slightly better than the other doors. Okay, we need engines here. There we go. And I guess we'll put 2 engines. Why not? And of course, back to your post because we're leaving the nebula for a second. Going down here. Looks like we have to kind of lollygag a little bit. Raise your shields. No, you raise your shields. Actually, don't raise your shields. It would make this a lot easier. And I saw that, and there's nothing I can do about it except send my Mantis in there to fight it once he comes over. We don't even need the 2 shields, so with any luck, it'll go in my med bay. But I can up my dodge. And I think we need to Artemis's shields. Where are you going? Oh, this is an ion drone. We don't actually care too much about this drone. Actually, what we do care about is he can't get through doors because he doesn't have a gun. So he's going to sit here and ion my... Okay, so now let's take out his cockpit. Yeah, oh, it can get through doors. I forgot. But see, now it's going to ion my shields when the time comes. Okay, it also... Oh, I should have showed you that, but... Oh, well, I'll show it to you next time. When an enemy breaks through a door now... now, my shields are down. Why am I not shooting his weapons? That's my question. Okay. And then, now watch this. This thing here, after we get our 3 fuel, 1... That's funny. We got more fuel for this than we did going after the fuel. It blows up, so you don't have to fight it anymore, which is, in my opinion, one of the most awesome things ever. So, you get down here. Nobody took any damage, but you two get in here. Fix the hole in the floor. Get yourselves healed. And then notice I'm not sending the Mantis back. I am just waiting for these guys to be healed, and then I'm hitting a turn. Everybody goes back to their post. I just love that. That is one of my favorite things. Okay, I can pay for that, which is nice. Now, I need 30 scrap to upgrade my engines more, and we're going right back into a nebula, so let's do it. Oh, what do we got here? It's eerily quiet. Well, that's no good. Distress call? Yeah, let's do it. People need help, and we're here to help them. Go down to the surface to investigate. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring him back to our ship, and I hope he doesn't kill one of our dudes.